last year. Let me get the frame here. Started on it last year. The trunk enclosure. Started with the speakers. I've got the air ride in the trunk. I've got the battery. I've got a lot going on back there, and I was trying to figure out a tasteful way to put it together, make it look nice. I like to take the car to shows, but yet I drive the car too. So it's been expensive. I mean, I do everything myself, but yet the materials have, gotten so high. You got your fiberglass resin. That stuff's 40 to 60 bucks a gallon. You got your primer, your clear, putty. This is just a scratch surface. I've used a lot more than just a quart there, but I'll show you what I'm working with here. I ain't gonna sit here and blab your ear. This would be the piece going up right underneath the back window towards the back of the trunk, I guess, or the front of the trunk. Depends on how you look at it, I guess. Towards the front of the car, actually. I'm going to be putting a monitor in there. And then I've got room behind here to put amps if I want or whatever. I've got a 10-gallon air tank that goes in there. I had the air ride and everything all set up last year. Just never got the whole trunk done. I fabricated that piece. That's all fiberglass filled in with putty. And then of course the sides with the 12-inch kickers, which I know the boxes aren't actually as big as probably that's recommended or that probably most people use, but I only had so much trunk space, and I had a brace that I was working with there, and I've got so much, like I said, I want to put back here. So here's my 480, 2 double pumps. Probably gonna most likely mount those in this area. Give me your ideas what you think. I don't know. The amps here, I know it's a small amp, but just like, again, limited space. So I was going to run the pumps maybe inside, and I'm thinking outside, and then run the braided hoses through the back wall there. And then I've got a massive battery here, which I'm probably going to wind up maybe putting an extra battery or two, maybe at least one battery tucked up there just for extra stuff, because there's so much electric crap going on with the air ride and everything. I don't want it to run low. And then nitrous bottle, which I know everybody says, well, you got air ride, why in the hell would you put nitrous on there? But it's mainly just to do a burnout, occasional burnout or whatever, if I want to try to whip up on one of my buddies in a race on the way out of a car show or whatever. It's not like I'm going to the track and I'm going to bracket race this thing, obviously, or I wouldn't be putting all this extra weight and shit in there. This is just a Saturday cruiser. I'd show you. You guys have seen it before in other videos. It's all covered up. But this is what I'm working on right now. So, hope you guys like it, and I'll keep you updated. Yeah, you like my light back there? The lamp? Pretty awesome, isn't it? But anyway, I think it's looking pretty good. And so all these pieces should come out. I got the seams between the back and the speaker box there, but that'd be easily, if I needed to actually take them out, it's real easy to take them out. Alright, here we go. I've laid out the flames and laid out the House of Color fade on them. I got the battery, just got the base coat and the clear on there, and then I'll lay a little flame right there, a little lick on there. But as you can see, it's come along, and if you're going to have a show car, if you're going to go to the shows weekly and hit the bigger shows, it's all in the details. It's every little detail, because there's always going to be a guy there that's got, something a little nicer or something a little newer or a little more detail to one thing or another. So if you're after getting some trophies, first place, you want to get on the details. Everything, every nut and bolt must be covered on your car. You must take it out, shine it, whatever you got to do. You need to go over the whole car. So here we are with this, and I'll show you the trunk as I got it all covered right now. The Monte, what were you? Let's see, what is it? April 4th, I believe today it is, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see where we're at. I believe that's what it is anyway. Yeah, April 4th. Anyway, I'm hoping to have this thing on the road by, well, I was hoping here the following weekend. That's not going to happen, I don't believe. I still got to, I got some sanding on top that I got to finish and whatnot. You can see the spoiler on top that's got some road rash. Just basically going over it. After last summer, I thrashed it pretty heavy. And I got historical plates on their way. Excited about that. So anyway, I'll give you an update here. This is Dave signing off. Alright, here we go. Checking in here. Just got the battery painted. Base coat, clear coat. Got the amp. Base coat, clear coat. Threw some flames on it. Just trying to tie in the whole trunk with the rest of the car. I'm going the extra mile here on the detail. Just wanting everything as perfect as I can possibly make it. You know, doing most all the work myself. And I had some leftover paint, so that's always nice. Leftover materials are nice to be able to use on different projects. So I had to buy a quart of each color of House of Color to do the flames originally on the car. So, you know, when you're doing flames, you don't really use a whole lot of paint. So here I was stuck with $400 worth of paint that I hadn't even had a chance to use. So I'm just using that pretty much on everything that I can to tie the whole car together with flames. Flames front, flames back, flames upside down. So that's a little small amp, but that's all I got room for to be shown in the trunk. I'll get you lined out with that later. You guys will probably see on the earlier videos, but I think it looks pretty good. I got like a 13-inch TV flat screen I'm putting in there, and I got the nitrous bottle filled up, got it painted. So it's all going to tie together real nice, I think. So that's it for now. Thank you. Talk to you soon. So check this out. I think it turned out pretty damn good. I'm going to get it. Of course, it's the battery. I'm hoping that the paint is going to adhere and stay on there for a period of time, but for right now, it looks awesome. I got the you guys seen the nitrous bottle and all that, but I think it turned out pretty dang good. Anyway, on this smaller stuff, I've been this little bitty airbrush. My mom got it for Christmas one year. I'm not even sure what brand it is, to be totally honest with you. I think it's just a cheapie though, but it's pretty cool on this smaller stuff. Like I said earlier, I've got all this leftover House of Color paint, red and the tangerine, the pagan gold, and candy apple red. I forget what the red exactly called, but yeah, and even the base coat, the black of the I even got that. I can touch up, you know, little spots with this. It works out perfect. Just on little bitty areas or whatever, especially when you're working with something like this. It saves so much paint. You don't have to get the big sprayer out, the big boy. But yeah, the trunk's all coming together. I know some people might say appreciate what I'm doing here, and some people might say I'm crazy, but I'm just wanting every detail done. And believe it or not, I don't have the interior all the way done, but basically just the original. But it was my grandma's car, and the original interior just reminds me of her. There's a couple burn holes. I know she used to smoke Misty cigarettes, and she burned them in there. So I haven't done anything with the interior yet, but I may. We'll see. I don't think I'll go with the custom though. I'll probably go back original. Just like I said, tie into those memories. But anyway, hope you guys like what I got done here, and it's been kind of my winter project. The trunk, believe it or not, I spent a ton of time on it, and This is one of the last things. Put the speakers in, hooked up the amp. All that was working good. But just want to sew it all up and call it a day. And I got to go ahead and touch up a couple spots, and then I'll be on the road here by April 27th. Peace out.